Hey lover, I'm Nuella and you're welcome back to my channel. You know the vibes already, period. So today we're going to be talking about how to rebrand or reinvent your personal brand. So you guys, if you haven't watched how to build your personal brand, it's a video that was previously posted before this, so make sure or you be sure to watch that video so you can have a bit of enlightenment or a bit of background knowledge before you watch this video, or you can watch it after this, whichever way that suits you best. Just make sure you watch those videos. It is really helpful. I gave detailed tips about how to build a personal brand for yourself and for your business, and I think it's a good idea for you to watch that video as well. And yeah, for this video is mainly for how to rebrand and reinvent yourself. Bring something new out of your old person. That is the word. That is what this video is majorly about. Yeah, let's just get right into this video. One of the reasons why a lot of people feel they need to rebrand themselves is due to a lack of purpose in one thing or the other, or in themselves. And let me make this clear that you don't have to be in a messy situation. You don't have to be in a confused state for you to want a rebrand. You might be in a good state, but you just want to move up. You just want to leave your relative obscurity to a higher visibility. You want more for yourself. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be limited. You want to pitch your brand higher. You want a high profile. That is why you want a rebrand, and that is why you're on this video right now. So yeah, let's just dive into this video. For an effective rebranding, time is important. Time is a key factor for an effective rebranding, because for you to want to start that process, there's a time you want to start. You don't just start anyhow. There's a time, and there is this thing that there is time for everything. There is a right time for something. As an individual, as a person, you have the power to make the right time, or to make a time right for you. So it's not as if there's a right time on the calendar, but there is a right time that you feel, okay, this time, there's a time that you feel is right to start the process. There's a time that you feel is right to take on the journey. So that is what I mean by time, and that is why time is really important. A lot of things can go wrong if it is not the right time for you to start a rebrand, or if it's not the right time for you to pick up this new journey. Although a lot of people make this mistake, or they use time as their setback, or as their major hindrance. Time can be a major hindrance for some people because they use it as an excuse that, oh, I'm waiting for the right time. I don't think there is a right time like that. Time can be good for you if you use it right. It can take you higher. It can work for you into that dream level. I say dream level because I expect everybody to be dreaming big, especially for my Nuellalovers, because we've been on this self growth journey and level up journey since January. So I expect you to be dreaming big. That's why I'm saying that time is a good factor, or is one of the major factors that takes you from where you are now to that dream level. You see, as a person, there are so many things that you might be doing. Regardless of what you are doing, personally, you need to see the need for a rebrand. You need to see the need to push yourself. You need to see the need to not just remain obscure, to not just remain that person for so long, because the truth is, the world is evolving. What used to be in trend in 2018 is not what is in trend in 2021, and before you know it, 2022 is there and is another thing entirely. So you cannot afford to be stuck. You cannot afford to remain who you used to be when you should be who you are meant to be. Do you understand? You cannot afford to be who you used to be when you are meant to be who you are meant to be. If that makes sense, but you get the gist. You just have to evolve with the world as the world is evolving. I'm not saying you should do too much. I'm not saying you should force yourself, but a step at a time. A step at a time, with so many intentionality, so much conscious effort. You need to start evolving and start rebranding, and see the need for you to rebrand yourself. Before you know it, you see a lot of newbies who are intellectually sound, who are versatile, who are up to date, current with what is going on, what the want, they know what the world wants, and they are ready to give what the world wants. So if you are just stuck in your comfort zone, you are so much comfortable, you don't want to, you don't want to move up, you don't want to upgrade, you don't want to rebrand yourself, reinvent yourself, you might have to start from square zero by the time you realize, because these people are going to take over. The world will not give an archaic person, sorry for using that word, or someone who is just, has been giving the same thing for the past 10 years, and you're still giving the same thing. There's no improvement, you don't have anything new to give. Whereas there's somebody intellectually sound, giving what you are giving more than you can give, giving what is up to date, and it is making their brand or their sales or their product sell more. Who do you think they would rather give? Make rebranding effective in everything you are. Take reinventory on how you've picked up yourself, how you've developed, and rebrand the skills you've developed along that way, along that line. Because if you watch from my first video, there are skills that you are meant to develop, there are things you are meant to acquire. Rebranding and reinventing will take you through that process, and help you to develop those skills that you've picked, that you've acquired from video 1, and taking you through personal branding. For an effective rebranding, you need to brand assess. You need to go through brand assessment. So brand assessment gives you insights into where you are currently and where you aspire to be, what you can do better, or what you can do for yourself to become better. That is what brand assessment does, and they help you to target more audience, or the kind of audience that you're meant to be targeting. Brand assessment helps you do that. If you are not giving what you should give, if you feel like your brand is not giving what it should give, brand assessment will see that, will help you know that you are meant to be giving what you're supposed to give. You're meant to be giving this, but you're not giving it. So you need to work, you need to start giving that thing, you need to start giving what you should give. Brand assessment will do that for you. Then you know that it's time for you to start a rebranding journey. For rebranding, like I said in my how to build a personal brand video, you still need to keep learning. You still need to be student of life, or a student of life. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly, but you guys know what I mean. You still need to keep learning. You cannot be stuck. You cannot afford to remain that person that knows this when you are meant to know that and that and that to come. So you cannot afford to just be that comfortable person. So you just be your box. You need to come out of your shed, come out of your zone, and you keep learning every day, because things are going to keep changing, and you need to keep changing with that thing. You need to keep evolving as well. And my last thing, or the last tip I'm going to say, is that you still need to keep expanding your network. The people you knew yesterday are for yesterday. You still need to know people for today and know people for tomorrow. Prepare yourself for the people you will know tomorrow. So your brand will attract those brands. What you build now for your brand is what will attract those kind of brands. So your kind of brand will attract other kind of brand. Like your brand will attract your kind of brand. Do you understand? So if you're not building your brand, or you don't see the need for a rebranding, you see the reason why I'm talking about rebranding. If you are just there, or you are still that brand when you're supposed to be that brand, do you get what I mean? Then you know that you're going to lose so many things, and you cannot afford to do that. So in order for that not to happen, there's a need for a rebranding. So this video is just to bring you back on track, make you realize that there's a point, there's a need for you to rebrand. There's a need to not just be stuck. There's a need for you to not just be too comfortable in your comfort zone. So this video is an awareness, is to shaking you up a little bit. Do you understand? Be charged, rebrand, fire up, repackage. Yeah. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys share in the comment section how you feel about this video. Like I say every time, make sure you subscribe to this channel, please. I beg you in the name of God. We're on our way to 1,000, and I really wish we do that before the end of August. I would be really, really grateful. Make sure you share this video to as many people as you can, your group chats, your friends, your family, the people you talk to, people you don't talk to. Just be a good Samaritan. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
She may be pretty, she may be smart, she may be funny.